Alright, please remember when you calculate the volume, you will simply um, use the following formula where the volume is equals to the area of the base multiplied by the height of the prism. Please note that we are given the cylinder here, so when you calculate the area of the base of a cylinder will simply be a circle, but because we're given half the cylinder, the area of the base will simply be half the area of the circle. The height is 50. So when I calculate the volume, I will simply take the area of the circle and multiply by half. Where there's r, I will substitute 12 over 2, and 12 over 2 is 6. And the height of the prism is 50, so where there's h, I will substitute 50. Half times 6 squared times 15 will give you 900 pi. 900 pi is simply 2827.43 cubic meters. Please note that your volume will always be in cubes. Even in the second diagram, I'm given half the cylinder, so when I calculate the area of the base, I'll just half it because it is just half the circle. The radius will be 0,8 divided by 2. 0,8 divided by 2 will be 0,4. A half multiplied by 0,4 squared multiplied by 3,8 will give you 0,304 pi, and 0,304 pi is simply 0,96 cubic meters. Here we're given a quarter of a cylinder, and I'll show you why I'm saying it's a quarter of a cylinder. Please note that if it was a full cylinder, it'll be something like this. I know that my diagram is not that accurate, but you will note that the base, which is this part here, is not a full circle, but instead it's just a quarter of the circle. So when I calculate the area of the base, I will simply find a quarter of that circle. Remember, when you calculate the area of a circle, it is pi r squared. The area of a circle is pi r squared. Where there's r, I will simply substitute 15, which is the radius it is given to you. The height is 32. A quarter multiplied by 15 multiplied by 32 will give you how much? It will simply give you 1800 pi. 1800 pi is the same as 5654.87 cubic centimeters. I'm just showing you that if it was a full cylinder, it will be something like that. You'll realize that the base is this area here, and we're only given a quarter of the base, so you'll have 1 over 2 multiplied by the area of the circle. You are given the radius already, which is 7 centimeters. Square that and multiply 1 over 4 with 7 squared, multiply by 3. That will give you 36,75 pi. 36,75 pi will give 115,45 cubic centimeters. Here we're given two prisms, which is a cylinder and a rectangular prism. I will firstly calculate the volume of the rectangular prism, which is 5 times 4 times the height of the prism, which is 2 meters. And when you multiply those, you will add it with the area of the cylinder, the volume of the cylinder, which is just pi. Where there's r, you will substitute. You will substitute 1.5 because that is the radius of the cylinder. Multiply this out, you will end up having 40 cubic meters plus 9 over 4. It's simply 1.5 squared. It'll give you 9 over 4. Take that 9 over 4, multiply it by 3. It'll give you 27 over 4 pi. 27 over 4 pi plus 40, it'll give you 61,21 cubic meters. In the second diagram, we have a cylinder on top of a cylinder. It's a big cylinder over a small cylinder. So I'll take the bigger cylinder, find the radius. By taking 10 dividing it by 2, it'll give you 5. The radius of the small cylinder will be 5. So substitute those. That's what you will get. You will get 150 pi cubic meters plus 49 pi cubic meters. That will give you 471.24 cubic meters plus 153,94 cubic meters. In total, you'll have 625,18 cubic meters. Please do this as your homework. It is due at 1800 hours.